Part of what we're trying to do is get people to understand the mission of the church. When we get into Hebrews chapter 1, we are told that at various times and in various ways, God has communicated his desire for people to live in faithfulness to him. When we get into Galatians chapter 4, we understand that it's in the fullness of time that God sent his Son, Jesus Christ, to redeem sinners. And he does this through the power of the gospel. Paul says in Romans 1:16 that the gospel is the power of God unto salvation. It is the gospel that Christ has called his disciples to preach to the ends of the earth. If you call yourself a Christian today, then you must call yourself a disciple as well. A disciple is someone who willingly submits to the direction of a teacher. There are many forms of discipleship that take place in the world, but for Christians specifically, we are called to willingly submit to Jesus Christ. Specifically, we're called to obey the Great Commandment and the Great Commission. The Great Commandment we find in Matthew 22, verses 37 through 39, where Jesus says, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. This is the first and great commandment. The second is like unto it. You shall love your neighbor as yourself." One way a Christian lives the Great Commandment is by obeying the Great Commission. The various accounts of the Great Commission that we see in the Gospels as well as in Acts chapter 1 inform us that a church acts in the authority of Jesus Christ and in the power of the Holy Spirit to make disciples and to mature disciples all over the world. Until when? Until Jesus returns. To state it simply, the church exists. The mission of the church is to make and mature disciples of Jesus Christ.